Hello twin flames, this is Victoria and I'm here with your daily energy check. Welcome to my channel and welcome to the weekend. I'm greeting you guys, hoping that you have a wonderful one, that you have some great plans, that whatever country you're in, whatever the season is, that you have something to look forward to and to spend quality time with people you love, doing what you love, and just being happy and joyful. Which reminds me about the festiveness on my side, that I have a little something here. There we go. Okay, so guess what? Today I've got the Ancestors and Angels deck. So let's shuffle. Let's see what we have. What are the messages from the ancestors first of all, and then we'll do the classic spread. So message for divine feminines. In the next couple of days, I'll be doing readings around the new moon in Sagittarius and also new moon in Sag, 12/12 portal, which are both happening in the 12/12, and 12/13 is when we start the Mercury retrograde. It's going to last for 3 weeks. So essentially that will be the energy taking us into 2024. So what can possibly go wrong, right? But jokes aside, it's a very interesting time, and as always, it has a lot of potential for growth if you have the eyes to see it, if you're able to kind of read between the lines, to see blessings in disguise and things like that. And I know it sets you up for thinking that, well, nothing good is going to come from that. But no, they're exciting times. It's just that when energies are this strong, the pendulum can swing either way pretty easily, pretty quickly, and pretty unexpectedly. That's when those tower moments happen. So I would say a good strategy is to try to stay balanced, to kind of try to stay in the middle as much as possible, because the energies will be naturally swinging you different directions. So for feminines, we have Broken Arrow. Embrace the energy of peace. Yeah, pretty much along the lines of what I was just saying. Let's see the message. Let go of the need to defend yourself and prepare to offer peace. You are safe. If you have been exposed to a situation in which you have felt the need to protect yourself or defend what you feel is right, know that this is now coming to an end. With the arrival of the Broken Arrow card, you are being guided to know that the energies of light are entering to wash away all the darkness. You can drop your shields in protection. You are now in a situation that will honor you and honor your needs. Arguments are ending and disagreements are being resolved. Prepare to talk things through and offer the peace that you would like to enjoy. In order to move forward in a more fearless way, it's important for you to let go of the idea that you can be hurt by this situation or the people involved, because this will only work against you. Know that your angelic guides and ancestors are standing around you, protecting you and taking you lovingly forward. Whew, nice. What do we have for the masculines? Direction Guardian, choose your path. Very much. So we have like a match today. So for the feminines, it's a feminine energy of peace, and for the masculines, it's a masculine energy of choosing direction. Connect with your deepest desires, then choose the path that will make your heart and soul sing. Your path isn't set in stone, and your angels and guides have no expectations for you. Nor should you have any for yourself. There are many directions you can take. None of them are wrong, as they all hold perfect opportunities to grow and learn. But life is to be enjoyed and savored. So if you know that there is a decision to be made, and particularly if you're feeling indecisive, choose the path you know is going to make you light up, and choose with your heart. Beautiful. Okay. Let's move on to tarot. I've got the Souls on Fire tarot today. Haven't used it for such a long time. I can't even count. But this is one of my decks with me in Hawaii, so yeah, it was taking rest. That's what I call it. Okay, let's see. It looks so pretty when you do the spread with this color. Bottom of the deck, the World. Oh, they're not all in reverse. The World in reverse. So there's gonna be some unexpected ending. That's what I'm getting from this. But not necessarily something unpleasant. It's just something that you kind of already got used to it. So it's somewhere on the back burner and you're like, yeah, well, it's just something I have to deal with. Like there's nothing I can do about it kind of situation. And suddenly it ends. Like, let's say you have a troubled coworker and you understand that you cannot get away from them. Like you don't have, you look through the options of like being transferred, or maybe they're not doing a good job, but you know they're not gonna get sacked. You're like, well, I just have to live with that, to find my peace with that. And then suddenly you come to work on Monday and that person transitions to like a completely different location. So they're not even in your town anymore. Ooh, that's a twist of events. And you thought they would never leave. Bottom of the deck here, 8 of Cups. Yeah, I see the card of actually someone leaving. So for some of you, I guess that would be the case. But I just explained how it's not like, somebody close to you is leaving. No, it's like some unfortunate situation, someone that was in your life to teach you some lessons. They leave now, so you've learned the lesson. That's the thing. But it is quite unexpected. Feminines, your energy is the moon clarified by 5 of Cups. Yeah. So I spoke about the moon briefly. The moon is coming, so this weekend, if you could spend time setting your intentions, what do you want to manifest, what do you want to bring in, be enthusiastic and ambitious, like the Sagittarius sign, because that's where the moon is, or will be rather. And be specific as always. Do a ritual with fire if you can, because this is a fire element. But yeah, don't let your past regrets necessarily drive it, right? Like, think bigger than that. Don't think like, okay, so I tried, this didn't work, so I'm gonna do this now. No, try to step out into like the unknown land, into the world that you haven't tried at all, right? Or think bigger, like take it a few steps further. Like you're looking at your life, maybe you imagine that you have a drone vision, right? Like you have a drone fly, and so you're looking at the camera, what it's recording, and you can see a bigger picture of your life. And you can manifest from that bigger picture. That would be really beneficial this time. Masculines, the High Priestess and the World. Ooh, talking about ending cycles, come on. Those cards were, by the way, for both twins, so yep. Well, the obvious message here is that they see their feminine as their world, essentially. Like they see, but it's let's take it a little further. Well, first, just saying that these are both major arcana, so there are some big things that the masculines have been shown. It's not like they just figured it out, right? But it's time for them to see bigger picture. It's part of how divinely guided they are, like what it looks like to them, right? From time to time, they get that extra piece of information and more things make sense, and they can make better decisions when they're ready. So this piece of information is showing them, yes, how the feminine is important to them. Yes. More importantly, how they've been building their life, their world, quote unquote, to match the High Priestess, right? And her aspirations, desires, wants and needs, and the whole like family affair, like the High Priestess and the family to have together, right? Like family life kind of energy. So this could be things like location, the home that I'm building, the kind of physical fitness that I'm doing, what am I interested in, what am I going to be talking about with my High Priestess, things like that. Like it was never, when it started, it was never ever about the High Priestess. It was just, oh, this sounds interesting, I'm curious, let me find out more. And sometimes it didn't even make much sense in like the bigger picture of things. So people would be like, why are you interested in that? Or why do you want this in your home? Or like, it just looks cool. Or like, I like it, right? But now it starts to kind of come together and make sense. How all these things have been not predefined necessarily, but kind of profited into your life to make sense now, because you can't just like transition and like change everything 180 degrees. Even if you can do that in your mindset with the help of the divine, your outside world is still going to take time, because it's a thicker energy. It takes much longer to change. So it needed to start long time before to be ready at this time, or close to this time, right? Maybe it's not at 100%, but maybe it's at 85. So that's why, because it's at 85, now you can't really hide it anymore, right? Now suddenly it makes sense. Additional question. Ooh, the devil and the sun. Wow. Oh, what is the biggest temptation for each of the twins in this connection? What are they looking forward to? What are they craving in this connection that they don't have right now without it? Feminines, Knight of Swords, clarified by 4 cups. It's kind of a picture. You could have actually combined this into one. And the Knight in shining armor. The damsel in distress here. Take gender how it resonates, by the way. This is just an example. But yeah, that's the essentially, right? So this is this fairy tale notion of like, oh, this is my knight in shining armor, and they are gonna take all my troubles away. They're gonna take me to the sunset, and you know, I'm gonna be their everything. Like this concept of chivalry and knighthood that we don't really have these days, right? But this is just something that even if the twins aren't in union, the feminine can see that in masculine's eyes. They can sense it in their heart, that it's that kind of vibe, that energy, and that's exciting, that's tempting, that's what they crave. For masculines, 4 of Pentacles in reverse, Death in reverse. Wow. They know that they have put a cage on their heart, that a lot of things that they would want to share with the world or be more sincere and open, they can't, because of past hurt, because of different experiences. They just don't know how. They want to, but they don't know how. And they know that this connection and being with the feminine, it causes that transformation. It causes things to turn around. It causes that heart chakra to awaken. And that, of course, is relevant to any and all experiences they have in this life. So they understand that it's not just about having a relationship with another person. How this impacts them on such a deep level that it makes changes to their life throughout. Like with everything, with everyone. It makes it more colorful, more bright, more vivid. The colors are more vivid. Wow, that's beautiful. How are the feminine seen masculines right now? Another 4 of Cups in reverse this time, and 4 of Pentacles, another 4 of Pentacles. So they see, they see the, they can sense those energies and what's going on. So they see that the masculines are trying to put on a brave face. They're trying to say like they are okay. They are doing just fine, right? But, you know, the feminines are calling the bluff, that this is just a front. This is a mask. Feminines, Page of Pentacles in reverse, clarified by Queen of Wands. So masculines see that the feminines are not gonna cut them slack the way they did before. It's not just gonna be all unicorns and rainbows, right? Like it's time to grow up and to be serious, right? I'm not saying that feminine suddenly will become angry or vindictive. It's just that things that used to slide by and they were okay with them before, they're not gonna be okay now. So it's like up in the bar, you know? They know that the feminines are the queens of wands. So what would they do with the page, really? Right? Page energy, like they don't care for that. So they see that they are actually expecting the masculines to step up, right? To be more brave, more mature, and more conscious, more importantly, right? So they don't have to kind of like say, oh yeah, they just don't know what they're doing, but they mean well, right? But it's going to be something a lot more of like the masculine understanding what's happening, why they do what they do right, what they do wrong, so they can have communication on a much higher quality level, right? If it's not coming together yet, at least so we can have a grown-up conversation. That kind of idea. Okay, I'm thinking we're gonna leave it here. I'm late for my appointment with a client, so I'm gonna run. In the meantime, take care of yourself, guys. I love you all, and I'll be back with more readings very soon. Bye, everyone.